Hi, I'm Xandria Ooi, speaker, author, and coach on Happyness, and together with me today is Jade and Rosalie Lin. They are co-founders of the Artisans Haven, a one-of-its-kind digital mall here in Malaysia that supports and promotes local artisans. I've been looking forward to speaking with the both of you. Jade, I have to tell you how much I admire you, your vision.
Thank you.
And when you have an idea and you believe in something, you just go ahead and you execute it. You don't think about the problems. I think you think about the possibility. I want to ask the both of you, like, how did the Artisans Haven come about? Like, you were both in the banking industry, and this sounds so different from what you used to do.
It started when I retired last year. Some of my old friends got together in a little workshop, and they were artisans and they wanted to get online, but many of them have not had exposure. And for the two of us, we come from a banking background. We have been doing e-commerce, digital marketing most of our career. So at least I said, since I was retired, that I would set it up. And I engaged Rosalie, can you please help me? And the two of us got together.
Correct.
So we put together something very cost effective, something very simple, and invited all our friends to participate.
This is not a for-profit organization.
No.
You guys are basically doing it pro bono.
Pro bono,
right?
yeah.
Correct.
From the goodness of your hearts. And
Correct.
you are so genuine in supporting local artists. Where does this desire to help come from?
I think especially after the COVID-19, you realize there's a lot of support required.
Yep.
And I saw a lot of people setting up Facebooks, helping each other. And suddenly you realize Malaysians, we are all very united. We help each other. And I think the artists in Malaysia is also not much appreciated by many. Yeah, they don't really have a lot of avenues to share out, to talk about their dreams, to talk about their goals. So, and like what Jade mentioned, we've been in the business. I mean, I'm in the banking industry and I also have my own company for 15 years. So we have all the channels, the contacts, which I think for the artists, it will be a little bit difficult for them to reach. So we are helping them to reach out to those people.
I think it's wonderful because a lot of the times when you produce something locally, Malaysians actually like to buy exported or imported stuff, let's say. We like exports lah, so we like, to buy imports. So when it comes to our own products, our own creations, it's not as celebrated.
Yeah.
Correct.
And what you have done is to give that platform to let Malaysian local artisans shine. And I'm meeting so many of them. The products are amazing. The quality, it's really of high international standard.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of passion in it. It's not just a product, it's that as you meet each one of them, they poured their passion and their interest into the product. Right? So that needs to be shared with people so that they know what's behind the product.
Just like what you mentioned, Xandria, most of the customers like to buy imported product because they perceive it as better quality. I think it's also lack of education and also awareness about our local artists, how the things are made, the story behind the products that they are doing. So I think that is what we are trying to do. We just want to share this passion, share the story behind every single product, give them a chance. So then everybody will be able to understand that, our local product is not really that bad. In fact, it's better. Yeah, and you pour your heart and soul to something, not really easy, It's not everybody can be as creative as all those people that you just interviewed today.
Yes, I definitely cannot do a lot of what you're doing.
Yes, very creative.
So it is remarkable. And when you think of artisans, right, you're not just thinking of like entrepreneurs or people who create art. You're thinking of just passionate people with a story to tell. How would you define an artisan?
So artisans are, of course, the artistic people. But as a philosopher once defined artisans, it's a temperament. It's how you apply to business, how you apply to even making a deal, or even in producing a specific line or curating a line. But it's an artistic value, and you rightly pointed out, it's about the passion that they pour into it. So for us, we are not just looking at artists, we're looking at artisans, people who create.
How has the journey so far been for your personal lives when you meet the artisans and when we're doing Happygrams like this? How does it make you feel?
Okay, to be honest, it makes me shop a little bit more. Okay, definitely have
support,
Yes, purchase a lot more items, but at the same time, it's more fulfilling because most of the time people always ask me, what do you do, Rosalie? And before I can even answer that, most of my friends will answer on my behalf. Rosalie got a dream job. Her job is shopping. So in a way, they are correct because I meet different people every day. I look at different products every day and understand how it's being marketed. So I think it's been very fulfilling. Never a dull day. Today you meet this guy who does frame, tomorrow is candle, the next day is jewelry. You know, it's been really, really fun for me. Yeah.
And the other thing, Xandria, is that coming from the banking background and in the corporate and business, we also have built up a pretty big network of friends in the corporates. And the corporates are actually very happy to support artisans and local people. But it's pretty hard for them to support one candle maker, one frame maker. So what we did was we pulled everybody together, interested and passionate artisans into one group. And when we presented to the corporates, I think 10 out of 10 corporates have verbally, actually some have signed up to support the artisans.
In terms of marketing and publicity and association.
Yes. And promoting it as a whole, as a group. Right? So that's good. We leverage on what we have built up over the years and help people who need that connection.
So the Artisans Haven is not so much like, an online shop. It really is a showcase of Malaysian talents where it's all under one roof, where it's so much easier to talk about, to promote, to help each other, to support each other. And without it, there's so many brands and people I wouldn't even have known. And you guys are doing the homework and the research and putting everybody together.
Basically, we're just creating a platform for them to share their passion to the people, which I think in the past it has been very difficult. Even the artists themselves, I think they're busy being creative. They have no time to think about
like Taylor, no time to sew their own clothes.
Exactly. You're so right. You're so right. Put it correctly.
And that's why we are also very happy to send Happygrams, right? Because in their journey, they need a little happiness sent, as a gift to all of them. So Happygrams are very interesting, and you can see everyone. I think you have sent Happygrams to quite a few of our artisans, and they're very happy. Their products are highlighted, shone upon, and that's what artisans live for.
Recognition, correct.
And appreciation, and just people using the products and loving it.
Correct.
Well, since I ask almost everybody, I really want to know, right? What is happiness to you, Jade?
I think we'll quote almost everybody, but it's really a celebration. It's really when you make other people happy, when you are able to make other people happy, not by buying gifts or by being not truthful, etc. down there, but genuinely being able to help someone and within my capabilities, because if something I can do and that helps someone, wow, that's great. It's a great feeling.
And you're definitely doing that all the time, so you must be happy every day.
Very.
What about you, Rosalie?
For me, I think everything that I do, from creating a program, even getting a contract signed by a client, is a challenge, but it's the satisfaction. You feel so satisfied knowing that the values that you created is being appreciated by your clients, by your peers. That makes me very, very happy.
And what about on a day-to-day basis? What are the simple things that you find really important?
That's very easy for me. I think it's a family, dog included.
And you have many pets too, these are like pet lovers.
Correct.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's been such a privilege and my pleasure to be able to send these Happygrams.
We thank you.
We thank you.
And I hope that you guys watching this too will feel inspired by the stories that you've heard. Hear the story, see the passion, and shop at the Artisans Haven.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes. Correct.
This is a showcase, a digital mall of Malaysia's best local talents. You can head over to the website to check it out. In the meantime, I hope that you too will be inspired to create anything in your life that brings more joy and more happiness. Till the next time, from all of us, be happy always. Bye.